What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I have a super exciting video for the lawn season coming into the fall. So today I'm going to be starting my overseeding and my first fertilization of the fall, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to measure that stuff out. If you didn't see the video showing the first step that you need to take before any lawn care program, click on the link in the description or on the little card up top. That's going to take you to that video to show you how to create your own property map so that you can start your own lawn care program for yourself. But with that, I'm going to get into showing you the products we've got and then get to throwing it down. Here are the 3 products that I chose to use this season for the fall. So I've got my Stay Green fertilizer from Lowe's here. So that is their brand of lawn starter fertilizer. It's pretty cheap, but it works great. And then I've got the cheap Scott's Landscaper Series grass seed. It's not very good, but the only reason I'm using it is because I had a bag left over from a couple years ago when I seeded. So I'm probably not going to get a ton of germination from it, but I do need to use it, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw that this year. And then the next step is going to be this professional turf fertilizer. I found this at Lowe's as well, but this also has a little bit of iron and 50% slow release nitrogen. So it is a little bit slower release and it'll last a little bit longer once the temperatures cool down. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the starter fertilizer. So I put all of the numbers right here on the bag, and I'll go over them right quick if you don't know what they are. But it says the bag covers up to 14,000 square feet. I'm actually going to use this bag on my full 20,000. I'm going to throw it across all of my sections in the yard. And here's the property map that I created in the last video. So I know I've got 20,000 square feet. This bag is 50 pounds. So 50 pounds divided by the 20,000 is going to give you 2.5 pounds per 1,000 square feet. And then what these numbers mean is that's 18% of this bag is nitrogen, 24% of this bag is phosphorus, and 6% of this bag is potassium. So in order to figure out the nitrogen that you're throwing down, we know we got 2.5 pounds per 1,000. So we take the 2.5 pounds times 18%, which is that number right there, and that's going to give you 0.45 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000. So that's basically going to round up to half a pound of nitrogen, which is exactly what I wanted, because I just want to kind of spoon feed it to get it started. So that's what I'm going to throw to start with this grass seed. So again, the same way, the bag's going to say it covers up to 10,000 square feet. I'm going to stretch it a little bit, but I'm not throwing this on the entire yard. So from my property map here, I'm actually not going to throw anything on section 4 or section 5 down here, just because I'm not sure what is going to be done back here. And this section is already so thick and healthy, it doesn't need any more grass seed. So I'm going to throw it in 1, 2, and 3, which is going to give me 16,000 square feet. So this bag of grass seed is 40 pounds. I divide it by 16, it's going to give you 2.5 pounds of grass seed per 1,000 square feet. So it is a little thin based on what the bag rate is, but again, it's fine. I'm not worried about it too much, just because I know I've already got a good stand of turf in the yard. Basically, all I'm going to be doing is rejuvenating it with this starter fert coming into the fall. So after that's been down for probably about a month and a half, I'm going to come back behind it with this other fertilizer. So you'll notice this one doesn't have any phosphorus. So the difference between the starter fertilizer and regular fertilizer like this is the phosphorus will help root growth. So what I'm trying to do right now is push the roots with that. But with this extra potassium, that's going to give us a little bit of extra disease resistance. It also contains some iron, so it's going to give it a darker blue-green color. And it shows all the grasses. Just don't worry about that. It's fertilizer. It goes on anything. But the math is the exact same as that. We're using the same square footage. And whenever you divide everything out, we're going to be getting 0.6 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000. So I could show how to calibrate your spreader. There are a lot of videos on YouTube already showing how to calibrate it, and I've used the same products for a long time now. So I already know that I need about a 14 in order to get this grass seed down in the area that I want to put it in. So now we got the grass seed in the hopper, let's get to throwing. Stay Green starter fertilizer, the bag rate for it on the Earthway spreader is a 14. I usually run a 12 in order to cover most of my yard, but since I'm going back into section number 5, which is that new section, I'm gonna drop it down to a 10. And that should hopefully allow me to get all the fertilizer out in one pass and not have to go over it 2 or 3 times. Let's throw this and then we'll be done.